The customer said, don't bother coming tomorrow. The lawn doesn't need cutting. Is that fair? Hello YouTube, it's Rob from Maxwells Grass Cutting Services based in the northeast of England. Hope everybody's well and having a really good day. Today's video, I've been talking to a pal of mine. I won't say his name because he's shy, but he has a very successful lawn care business, grass cutting, and he said to me, I was chatting to him, we had a really good chat, and he explained to me that a few of his customers had sort of messaged him late on in the afternoon saying, don't bother coming tomorrow because the grass doesn't need cutting, it hasn't grown very much. Now, he was very mature in his response, and he went, it is what it is, I'll get them next time. But me, I have a different mentality to that, and I want to know, am I right or wrong? You quote for 16 cuts a year, every fortnight, from mid-March to the end of October. Now, at the beginning of the season, when the grass is 1.5 foot tall, and you're going up and down once, and then you're emptying it, unclogging your mowing, it's taking twice as long. Nobody says, well, I'll give you a bit extra because that took sort of 50% longer than normal. And then as the season progresses into July and August, yes, the grass slows down a bit and it's easier, but the lawns still need cutting. There's very few occasions where I can say that the lawns don't need cutting. 2018, we had a really dry year, and in the northeast of England, the lawns suffered. Not last year, the year before, which would be 2022. We nearly got to the point, but not quite. I know down south, in Cornwall and Somerset and places like that, the grass stopped growing. But we were fortunate enough in the north, it didn't. But I get it slows down, but they still benefit from a cut. And are the customers being fair, or are they just trying to save £35 or whatever it is? And how do you deal with that? I'm really fortunate. I know I make lots of videos about customers, and it may appear that a lot of my customers are a pain. They're not, Over the years, I've been doing this few years now, and I've got rid of the customers who are unkind, don't value your worth, and just are hard to deal with. And as a result, I've got a collective of really nice people who respect what I do and are really kind, and we can talk about it. And I don't think in the northeast of England there's a time where lawns don't need cutting. You're taking the third off, and even if you mulched it during the summer months, it's going to put the clippings back into the lawn, and they're going to turn into nitrogen over a couple of nights, using the dew, and it benefits it. And I would be really frustrated, but my pal wasn't, and I thought, you're a better man than me. But how do you deal with that when customers cancel you the night before and say don't bother? Does it upset you, or is it water off a duck's back? I'd be interested to know. I want to say thank you very much to everybody who left a comment on my community group. About a week off, went away with the wife, 20th wedding anniversary. It was really nice. However, I've come back this week and I've got a bit of a cold. Don't know why. Probably from the coach journeys and the flight and stuff like that, and feeling a bit under the weather. Probably a bit of you have such a high when you're away on holiday, you come back, you're a bit low and you get a bit fed up, but you've got to bite down on that gum shield and fight through it. But I had some lovely messages, and thank you very much. It was nice to get away. Another pal of mine said, well, how'd you take a week off during the grass cutting season? Well, I never used to be honest. We used to go away during the winter months, and it was unfair on my wife. Yes, you lose a week's money, but it is what it is. You can't be so focused on work all the time that you don't take any breaks between sort of, let's say, March and all the way up to the end of October, November, because you burn yourself out, and it's not fair on your family. Your family needs a holiday just like you do, and sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and take it on the chin, and that's what I did. But I'm back now, full at it, not only with the grass cutting and the gardening work, with the lawn treatments as well. The phone's ringing, doing really well, and busy. And thus far, we've had a few showers this week, but the weather's been canny. And although I had to put everybody back, so my fortnights went back to a 3-week cut, and my weeklies went back to a fortnightly cut. I do that once a year, and I explain to everybody, look, I take 1 week off a year, and it's usually in sort of late June, early July, when the grass does slow down, and people are really understanding. So it was nice to get away and nice to have a lovely break. And yeah, back on the tools now, and we're going to try and do as much as we can until the end of October, and then try and get through the winter months. But my question today is, what do you do when customers cancel you the day before? Do you smile and wave and get on with it, or do you have a little bit of a debate via message, or do you give them a ring and say, look, it's not fair? You know what I mean? If everybody, imagine if everybody did it for a week. You know, how do you cope with that? There's got to be some boundaries where, just because it hasn't grown as much as it did in March and April and May, they still need cutting. And you know, you do sign up to 16 cuts a year, and you quote appropriately. Now, I understand there are times when it may not need cutting, but they're very rare. And sometimes I think customers sometimes can be a bit penny pinching. Fortunately, I don't have any thus far, touch wood. Probably shot myself in the foot and I have phone calls all over the place. But on the whole, my customers are really, you know, they're really good and understanding, and I'm appreciating of what they are, and they're appreciating of me, and that's the balance you've got to get through. But sometimes you might get one who says that, and I don't know. How do you handle it? I'm interested to know, all right? Anyway, that's it for today. Just a quick one. There's a shower just come down there, so a good time to make a video before I go and do my last job. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Got a few videos coming out regularly now. I need some business advice. It's another one coming up. I need the wisdom of the subscribers to tell me what is the best way to go forward in one scenario. But that'll become apparent when I make a video later on, and I'll put that up sometime soon, all right? But thanks very much. Take care. Remember, when the green goes growing, keep mowing. See you soon. Take care.